Hello and welcome to Channel's Book Club. I am Olakunle Kasumo. As you might have noticed, we dabble into all sorts of literature and mingle with different types of writers on this show. Today, it's all inspirational. In this first segment, our book in focus is this one titled, You Are Too Gifted to Be Poor. What does that mean? Well, the book's author, Hilton Etakoh, who is a writer and the founder of Talentpreneur, joins us to explain that and explore his inspiring book. In case you are one of those cynical about motivational titles, give this a chance and listen to Hilton. Hilton, nice to have you on Channel's Book Club.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
You are too gifted to be poor. What does this mean? Well, it's obvious, but I want to hear from you. You are too gifted to be poor.
Yeah. I think it's very straightforward. It means just what it means. You are too gifted to be poor. A lot of people are really so gifted, but unfortunately, not many are able to discover how gifted they are. So I think sometimes we need a wake-up call, somebody to tap us and say, hey,
get that thing out of us.
Yeah, so it is just a wake-up call to say, hey, come on, you actually have this in you.
So everybody has a gift?
Definitely.
You've said that in your book?
Definitely,
every single human being.
There's nobody that comes into this world without a gift or a talent, without a natural ability. But somehow, it's just so sad that millions of people live and die without getting to discover this gift.
But maybe the very idea or the very definition of gift is the problem, because when we talk about talents or when we talk about gifts or talent, we think about Lionel Messi, or we think about Cristiano Ronaldo, or we think about some famous sports or music icon. So if I don't have that talent to play football, or I don't have that talent to sing, or I don't have that talent,
then it means you're not
then
gifted.
I'm not gifted.
Wow, that's a very wrong thinking. And that's one of the major reasons why the idea of this book was born, to address and correct that impression. There are as many talents as we have people in the world.
You can imagine.
Yeah. So it's not just football or acting or music or writing. These are talents. In fact, if you see people who cook, there are people that have a natural flair for cooking. You know, that's a talent. That's a gift.
So if your flair for something is a pointer.
Yeah, exactly.
To a talent.
Exactly.
A flair. Okay,
exactly.
Interesting. Something. Okay, we'll come back to that, but let me dig a bit deeper into why you've written this book. And you also founded an organization called Talentpreneur, right? Talentpreneurship.
Yeah.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. My understanding of your story is that when you left school as a young Nigerian, you couldn't find a job for a few years.
Yeah.
And then rather than just sit at home and keep searching, you decided to use your talent to start a job. A job in which you were not being paid any money and you did that for a couple of years before things started to move for you, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, you're right.
So is that story that inspired you?
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's where we can trace it all to. Actually, at the time, I hadn't a regular job, so I looked within and I identified my strengths, and I discovered I had a passion for writing. So I actually volunteered to write for a local publishing house, Murphy News, actually.
For free?
They were not paying me. I was not on their payroll. I was writing for free. At some point, I started editing and proofreading an entire edition from cover to cover. And I did all of this without pay.
How long did you work without pay?
For over 2 years, about 2 to 3 years.
No pay at all?
No pay. But, occasionally, the editor would give me something. That was a goodwill. That was out of... It wasn't a salary. So I just depended on the handout he was giving me.
So it was that experience and your observation of millions of jobless young people in Nigeria that triggered all this for you?
Exactly. Because if I could, I did that, and while I did that, I learned a lot. I gained a lot of experience. I was able to build confidence also. I was able to perfect my craft. So, and then most of the things I'm doing today, I can trace them back to my early days volunteering and working for free. So I believe it's not enough for us to just go to school, come out, and then sit down to wait for government to provide jobs for us. There are things we can start. We can actually identify our strengths, our abilities, and start these things. That is why talentpreneurship is about, it advocates building a business or career around your abilities, passion.
A business or a career around your passion,
exactly,
or talent.
Exactly.
Okay, which is basically what you are saying here. You are saying discover your talents, discover your passion.
And engage it.
And then engage it.
Yeah.
Okay, now, let me read something you've said here. You said here in, I think, Pt.1, talent is to an individual what natural resources are to a nation.
Oh.
That sounds profound. Talent is to an individual what natural resources are to a nation. So that means that just like for a nation, talents have to be discovered, have to be...
just like every nation discover their natural resources and then explore them and trade them to earn revenue, to create jobs and for infrastructural development. In the same way, every individual has a natural deposit of ability that they can actually explore and trade in exchange for what they want. You know, in the days before the advent of money, there was what we call trade by barter. So people bought and sold stuff through that system. If you needed something, you exchange something for what you need. And then after some time, money was invented, And so, but that system has not quite changed up to now, because when you need something, when you need money, you have to offer something in exchange for the money you need. You need to offer a service. You need to offer a good. You need to offer something. So if you don't have anything to offer for the money you need, you can offer your gift, offer your talent, offer your passion, offer your expertise in exchange for the money you need.